Philippine economy is predicted to continue growing no matter who wins elections in May. The British Chamber of Commerce in the Philippines, meanwhile, sees no downgrading of investments ahead of the election period. Vivian Gulia reports.
Investors may have one thing less to worry about when a new administration takes over in 5 months. Economist Dr. Bernardo Villegas says, regardless of who wins, the Philippine economy has no other way to go but up. Remittances from overseas Filipino workers are growing at an average rate of 6% every year, while the business process outsourcing sector grows at a rate of 18%.
And they are the 40 billion who are stimulating consumption thanks to all the money they receive either from their relatives abroad or from the 1.1 million workers of business process outsourcing. So the answer is, it doesn't matter who will be elected as president as far as the 6 to 7% growth is concerned.
But Villegas says Filipinos' choice of president will matter if the country wants its economy to grow at a higher pace of 8 to 10%.
Where will this growth come from? Billions and billions spent on those public-private partnerships projects that this administration has been incompetent implementing.
He stresses infrastructure spending by 35 to 40% has to increase, meaning more farm-to-market roads and irrigation systems. BDO Chief Market Strategist Jonathan Ravelas agrees.
So a lot of investors are starting to look at these as the potential engine to drive growth. Plus, you have that if this infrastructure is in place, then you'll probably see a lot of other sectors to come in, such as mining, you have tourism, leisure and gaming.
Ravelas also says the next administration should be willing to amend the economic provisions of the Constitution to drive the country's foreign direct investments, which was at $6 billion in 2014, less than half of Thailand's and less than 1/3 of Indonesia's. The British Chamber of Commerce in the Philippines says its members aren't worried about the upcoming political transition. Instead of downscaling investments, BCCP Chairman Chris Nelson sees more UK firms investing in power, renewable energy, food and beverage in the Philippines this year, with some even possibly participating in public-private partnership projects.
We see some very strong fundamentals, so we're very optimistic, and even in light of obviously some of the global situations. So I think overall, no, we see business actually fully growing and we see further investments and trade.
In the first half of 2015, trade between the Philippines and United Kingdom grew by 44%. The BCCP sees about a repeat this year, regardless of who wins in the 2016 elections. Vivian Gulia, ABS-CBN News.
The upcoming